Alright, coming in number 5, this week the blue team is defending their core heavily against 4 members of the red team, which are sprinting towards it to finish off the 3% left. Nazebo goes first, sends in the frogs, is unsuccessful and gets picked off. Butcher with a furnace blast about to finish off the core, but a force wall pushes him away just a hair out of the radius of effect, and Malfurion does not succeed either, with his Twilight Dream getting body blocked by Illidan. And just in the blink of an eye, a core with 3% and 4 members of the red team charging towards it gets defended, and the blue team turns it around and shoves all the way down the entire length of the map, all the way to the red team's core, bringing it down from 100% to 0, and takes the comeback. At number 4 this week, we're at the blue team's base on Dragonshire when Tyrande respawns, and she decides to send 2 owls with her rewind skill all the way across the map. There it goes, we follow its entire route of travel, and it hits Kelthus and it hits Tyrande. Now, wait for it. Tyrande is making her way across the map now, and by the time her cooldowns refresh on ours, she sends another one flying and hits Tyrande, and Kelthus again getting the double kill on those 2 heroes, with that 3rd owl finishing the job. At number 3 this week, we got Red Team Stitches arriving to a team fight a little late after a lot of his teammates have already been wiped out. The blue team is just clearing up and cleaning up after a successful team fight, and Stitches is the only one left here, and he looks like to be in a lot of trouble. He's going to try to run away. He's going to move his way down. He's getting chased by most of the blue team right now, especially with Thrall and Murden right behind him. He's going to juke around this little crate and run into the bush, where he just stands there and the blue team does not see him. The blue team is confused and they don't know where he is. The blue team gives up on the chase, and this guy's actually going to make his way out from certain death and using that Putrid Bile 2 for that extra movement speed to escape Murden with a sliver of health. And coming in at number 2 this week, the red team is making a play for boss. They're 2 levels up, and blue team Johanna is going to come by and scout this out, but she's by herself. She gets condemned down, and the spinning hammer finishes off Arthas, and now the boss drops and she runs onto the beacon. She turns around with the blessed shield and stuns and stalls the red team just long enough for her to capture the boss, while her team comes in and cleans up the rest of their enemies. Alright, and coming in at number 1 this week on Hottest Plays, we've got the red team and the blue team converging in the middle of the... You know what? I'm actually going to stop talking for this one because the music handles this one perfectly, and I'm going to let it take it away. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and with that, that's it for this week's Hottest Plays. I've got a piece of exciting news to share with you guys. Blizzard has actually invited me to the Road to BlizzCon European Championships in Prague in the Czech Republic, and I'm so excited. I'm flying out soon for that event. I'm going to be making some top plays videos for that, so kind of like Hottest Plays, but for the pro tournaments. That's going to be sick. I'm so humbled by the invitation, and I'm so excited for it. I've never done anything or been a part of anything like this before, so this is going to be awesome. It's going to be super new for me. And if you want to try to follow along with the experience, I'm going to, post updates, whatever like that on Twitter. I usually don't use Twitter, but I have one for the channel, and I felt like this might be a good time to get started with using it, so I can share this really awesome experience with you guys, because ultimately it's really because of you guys that I get to have this amazing experience, that Blizzard even noticed my little channel here on YouTube and invited me out to freaking Prague in the Czech Republic. I've never even been there, and now I'm going for an esports